And we're back. After a nice little lunch of roasted squirrel, we're all feeling a little better. We're going to move on to New Orleans. We're going to go talk to Brannon LeBouef about training aids, products and items that you can use to increase your training, improve your skills, perhaps even if you can't make it to the range.
Hey guys, Brannon LeBouef with NOLATAC Firearms Training. We're here at the St. Bernard Indoor Shooting Center in Arabi, Louisiana, and we're going to talk about training aids, tools that you can use to augment your live fire training. Hey guys, ammunition is expensive. It's expensive for me too. Every round we send down range, we want to make sure we're getting the most that we can get from that round. So we want to utilize other things that don't cost as much to try to make those lessons count. Let's take a look. First up, it's going to be inert guns. These are rings blue guns. What this allows us to do is practice things like drawing from the holster. They're also great for defensive tactics. The ones that have rails, even their rifle models, are all guns are true to scale, true to size. So if we have actual lights or lasers on some of the rifle models, that's going to allow us to use those same tools and get the same feedback that we would get from the live models without using a live gun. Next we have barrel blanks. This is by Train Safe. What this does is takes my actual firearm and it simply inserts a blank into it so that it can't fire live ammunition. So with that, I can now train, I can still draw from my same holster, I can still manipulate my same trigger, use my same sights, everything's the same, but the barrel is clearly flagged and blocked so that no live ammunition is brought into the training scenario. Snap caps. Snap caps are inert rounds. They allow us to fill the magazine so we're getting the weight. Also, we're able to cycle the weapon so that things like manipulations or malfunctions, we're able to do and have the slide give us that feedback of kicking out a round without having to worry about live ammunition getting in there and causing us a problem. A timer. A timer is a great tool. What a timer allows us to do is to assign a value or a metric to measure our training by. Now, time isn't everything. It's always a balance of speed and accuracy, but we have to measure it. Doing things like drawing from the holster, that first shot, split times between shots, all those different things we can use a timer to measure and see if we're actually improving. Once we got it smooth and good, then we put the timer on it and see if we can do it faster. Airsoft. Now, there's a lot of contention with using airsoft as a training tool. Here's the deal. At the end of the day, if you have a quality airsoft and you're using it properly, you're going to get a pretty good training experience out of it. Why? Because it's sending projectiles downrange, so we're getting some level of feedback on accuracy without obviously having ammunition, explosives, lead, and all those other things that come with live fire. We could do it in your living room with the proper safety precautions taken, minimal safety gear required, not a noise hazard, and with the technology, they're coming out with these airsoft guns now, the weight's the same, it fits all your same holsters, everything's pretty much true to scale. So if you're using it within its limitations in your training environment, you're going to see you're getting a lot out of it. Now when we start getting into live fire, 22 replacement kits. This is from Advantage Arms, it's from my Glock 17. What this allows me to do is simply take off the top slide, place this on it, and now I can shoot 22 long rifle out of my Glock 17. They have it for other models, for 1911s, for Berettas. I'm waiting on one for an M&P. Hopefully you could take this, get the bulk of your training out. You're still getting some level of recoil feedback. You're still getting your manipulations. You want to try to always close 22 long rifle sessions out, though, with actual live centerfire ammunition. So you're getting that full recoil feedback, and you're getting the same exact manipulations that you would get from your actual firearm. Then we have some guns that are what I call Replica Trainers. This is from ISSC Austria. It's a 22 that is designed to mimic a lot of the grip angle and different functions of a Glock 17 or a Glock model pistols. Now, it's not exactly the same because it has an external safety. This one I've outfitted with a couple of lasers, and I use it for beginning shooters. It allows me to use the laser to get feedback on what they're doing with the gun. And lastly, it's going to be something like the Cert Training pistol. Shot indicating, resetting trigger. It allows me to get repeated trigger pulls. I'm getting feedback from the lasers telling me if I'm snatching it, if I'm anticipating, all sorts of stuff. The Pro model is going to be the actual weight of an unloaded Glock 17, and the magazines, the training mags, are the same weight as a fully loaded Glock. Great tool. Pick a training aid, get to the range, do some training. As always, be vigilant, be prepared, and be safe.